Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, Jim, you've seen a lot of this type of tournament. What are you thinking about it?
Yeah, these games, Peter, are a real learning curve because you're coming up against teams and individual opponents that are unlikely to stick to what you'd really like them to do. That plays on your concentration and your ability to improvise against what you're facing whilst playing your part in your own team's tactics. So it really is time to switch on here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dump...
Has a look and has a go. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Climbs up big! And he's heaved it away. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. Gonzalo Ramos really added the width there thanks to his willingness to...
Gonzalo Ramos! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Mendes with the short one. Mendes is charging up on the overlap. Cleared without hesitation. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Quarter of an hour played. So it is still 0-0. Well, that has not gone well. DiMarco. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always...
Has a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Carlos Augusto. Barella! It's anyone's ball now. He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Dumfries. It's a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And Hakimi. Doué. Doué stood his ground strongly. Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vitinha. Now João Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now, who's going to be first to this? No way through, so back it comes. Fires it in low. Vitinha. João Neves. Mkhitaryan. Carlos Augusto. Mkhitaryan hits one! He's got away with one there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Tura. Passing is crisp and sharp. João Neves. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Half-time getting close now. Zielinski. Decent hit! Engages and forces him off the ball. Di Marco. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It is a corner. Inter Milan have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball is over the line. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious what the referee's dictating here. If I were him, I'd listen.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Mkhitaryan. Dumfries. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, with it being a final, caginess is to be expected. Each obviously wants it badly, but neither wants to find themselves behind, and that's the issue now.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs comme ils le méritent.
And we're up and running.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Gonzalo Ramos. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Always onto this. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. There's going to be a card here, a red card, drama in the final. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
He's gone direct. And the ball's come loose here. Mkhitaryan. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Tura. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. DiMarco. Oh, it's come loose. Belts one. It's a loose ball. Oh, here's a chance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Inter have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Mkhitaryan. Looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Another throw-in. In once more. And he's taking... Struck first time! Almost an hour gone.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71
Fabian
898.
Ruiz. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kvaratskhelia. Aim forwards, and he was quick to react. And here's Ramos. Doué. He has found the way through. Can he finish? This time, surely. And yes, it's there! Big moment, big goal, big lead.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Après 68 minutes de jeu par le numéro 87.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Gets his pass away. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found a way through, and he has been fouled there.
Attention, changement.
Decent hit from there. Barella. Zalewski. It's a sweet ball, that. Correa looking to get on the end of this. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Correa. That's Zalewski. Asllani. Asllani. Well, it's been a very decent watch, this, and both sides are still very much in it.
Yeah, I think the scene is set for someone to step up and have that final word. I think it's all down to who's willing to be bravest now.
And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! About as smooth as it gets! They are simply irrepressible. They simply will not retreat. Astonishing.
Yeah, it's the least they deserve for their efforts, Peter. They did a good job not letting that intensity drop when they were behind. What an atmosphere we've got now. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Carlos Augusto. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Bastoni, nicely spread. Now it's Correa. Looks for the finish. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bastoni, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Vitinha. Asllani. Oh, well played, well played. Nothing to separate them, we have extra time.
Well, that was tense, Peter. It had all the usual ingredients of a final, like the sense of occasion, the nervousness, the tension involved. But you won't get any complaints from me. This is hard grind.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Changement.
Well, here we go then. Inter Milan did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Vitinha. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's shifting through the gears here. And he cuts out the supply. Carlos Augusto. That's a little off target. PSG on the counter-attack. Great position here. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Correa for Luis Enrique. Carlos Augusto. Martinez. Played back in. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Barella. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's been shifted off it. Kvaratskhelia. And that's a throw-in. Vitinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kvaratskhelia. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back, and they'll have another go. Half-time, extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. The last 15 minutes, the closing stretch of a marathon final. Doué, Hakimi, Paris Saint-Germain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now that's well seen too. Oh, what a ball! And a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Martinez, in he goes again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Rapidly approaching the end. And lest we forget, if there's no decider, there will be penalties.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Yeah, almost the perfect storyline now, and it's almost sounding too good to be true, but this is no fluke. You're in this position because you've won games like this throughout.
Aslani producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. The final whistle and the end. The ultimate heartbreak, the prize dangled in their faces and was cruelly snatched away. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere. So much endeavour, so much expectation, so little ultimate reward.
These boys will be absolutely devastated. There's nothing worse than that losing feeling. I've been there, and believe me, it hurts.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un jeune garçon vêtu d'un t-shirt jaune attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Ses parents sont priés de se faire connaître auprès d'un stadier.
So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, Jim, you've seen a lot of this type of tournament. What are you thinking about it?
Yeah, these games, Peter, are a real learning curve because you're coming up against teams and individual opponents that are unlikely to stick to what you really like them to do. That plays on your concentration and your ability to improvise against what you're facing, whilst playing your part in your own team's tactics. So it really is time to switch on here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away. So I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Now it's Correa. Zielinski. That is lovely.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And through to the goalkeeper. Out for a throw.
Zalewski! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that.
It's a mighty effort!
Harmlessly behind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Inter Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zielinski goes down, but nothing given. Kvaratskhelia. Another throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Doué. A hefty chance. Has a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And he embraces the moment. How they needed that goal.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hakimi. He has found the way through. Played in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And that is out of play. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Punched away. Mendes attempts a clearance. He's tried one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Fabian Ruiz in acres of space out wide. That is good strength. Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Oh, that's a key interception. Paris Saint-Germain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Doué. That is a great pick out. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Inter Milan could not have chosen a worse moment. That's an extraordinary save from Sommer.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now. Darmian really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's delightful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vitinha. Vitinha! And he nearly went all the way.
Vitinha may have ultimately failed in his cause, but there's a really positive reaction amongst the fans for that kind of effort.
That has ended up in no man's land. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find a route back.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Doué.
Stefan de Vrij. Barella. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And he's picked out the run. Out of play for a goal kick. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. He's dealt with that really well. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pour ce match, 70 987.
De Vrij kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Carlos Augusto. Bastoni might just make this. Correa. Zielinski.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Correa. Over to the left. Can he latch on to this?
Attention, changement.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
A lot of hope resting on this change, Peter. The fact remains is they need a goal.
He's picked his way through, plays it, big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bastoni really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Fabian Ruiz getting this one clear. It's a throw-in. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Up he goes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played back in. Keeper's ball. Kvaratskhelia.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Marquinhos. Well read, nice interception. Ashlani, Luis Enrique. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan.
That was lovely, that.
Luis Enrique, and that's played in low. Hakimi. It's gone out for a throw-in. Still not a lot in this final. This is far from done.
Well, one mistake, one lucky break, that's all it takes to change everything. Both sides are still going to...
He's got the shot away! And he's found the net! They are simply irrepressible. They simply will not retreat. Astonishing.
Well, this has turned into quite a game now. It's not like they need any reminding from me, but it's time now for both managers to take the braver route.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Fabian Ruiz. Well timed, excellent interception. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Fabian Ruiz. Mkhitaryan. There's the shot! João Neves. Nothing to separate them. We have extra time.
Well, that was tense, Peter. It had all the usual ingredients of a final, like the sense of occasion, the nervousness, the tension involved, but you won't get any complaints from me. This is hard grind.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And we're on the way. Inter Milan displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Oh, no joy this time.
Marquinhos. And Hakimi. Doué. That'll be a throw-in. DiMarco. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goes to finish! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Hakimi. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Gonzalo Ramos.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Carlos Augusto. To Barella. Luis Enrique. And Aslani. Bastoni. Driving forward. DiMarco. Interesting ball. In towards the middle. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Mkhitaryan. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room? Oh, terrible mistake! Mkhitaryan!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barella. He's in plenty of space here. Fabian Ruiz. Luis Enrique. And it's Mkhitaryan. Goes looking wide. Tries to get it clear. Aslani. Looks for the finish. Well, now it's a race for the ball. So the final moments of the final, and the destiny of the cup still unclear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Foot in. Out of play for a throw. No, that's been intercepted. Deftly away. Martinez. It's Mkhitaryan! Fabian Ruiz. And that is it. No winner after 2 hours of football. It is going to be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
But have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. So the ball is placed on the spot. Kvaratskhelia is over the first kick. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Martinez is looking to do his bit. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Hakimi is second man up. Would have taken the keeper with it.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
DiMarco is the second man to step up for his team. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Paris Saint-Germain are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Barella is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Sommer must keep this out. This is match point. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
He must, but can he? That's it.